My name is Marianne Rukahu. I am the Guest Relations Manager at Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant. So Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant is located at the corner of Harry Tuku Road and Kijabe Street. That's directly opposite Norfolk Towers. Mawimbi is an experience. We specialize in seafood, so we offer seafood, and besides that we offer great entertainment on a daily basis. That's from Monday to Sunday. We officially started business in November 2019, and we've been operational since then. When we were starting, I would say we didn't have as many seafood restaurants in Nairobi. So most of the seafood restaurants that you're seeing around right now just came up recently. So we felt that we did have a lot of seafood lovers around Nairobi that were not really taken care of. So that's where the idea came up with our bosses, our directors. At the moment, I would say we are at around 70 to 80 fully employed, permanently employed staff. Of course, we began skeletonly, whereby we just had a few. We began with a very small team, but we've grown gradually. We can sit on a day. We can sit about 150 guests, because we do have a very large outdoor space that's by the pool. We have a balcony on the upstairs that can sit about 80 guests, and now the inside restaurant, it's just a very small space. So our directors have always had a good relation with Malindi. So now we do have fishermen now through our bosses and their good relationship in Malindi. That has been there for a long time. We do have fishermen in Malindi who we support, and through them we are able to get our supplies on a daily basis. Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant, as the word suggests, is majorly a seafood restaurant. However, we do have a variety of non-seafood options. We cater for vegetarians. We do have sushi. We have a very wide variety of seafood options. Our signature dish is a seafood platter. The name of the seafood platter is Poseidon. Basically, the seafood platter has just a different seafood, like lobster, it has oysters, it has calamari, it has fish of the day. We do have octopus. All this is grilled in one platter and comes with a side. This is one of our best-selling dishes, both for the seafood lovers and people who are trying to, experience seafood for the first time. And they have loved it, so we've had it in all the seasons. Catch of the day is a fish that, that is in season. It could be a red snapper, it could be a kingfish, depending on what fish is in season. Then the chef gets creative with how they're preparing it every day. That's why we call it catch of the day.
Hello, welcome to Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant. My name is Executive Chef Felix, and today we're going to teach you on how to make our signature catch of the day. On board there are the ingredients that used to compose the catch of the day. So straight away we'll dig in. First of all, we need the snapper. Our catch of today is the snapper. We'll marinate it with some lemon juice, dash of salt, then a dash of chili, some olive oil, Basically, the fish is supposed to stay inside the marinade for like 1 hour to 45 minutes. On the other side, you have a stove whereby we have the pan that we are going to seal the fish. And then after sealing the fish, attach with the stock on the baking tray and then inside the oven. Slight oil on the pan so that it doesn't stick. So basically our catch of the day normally varies because we normally get our fish from Malindi. So sometimes we might get a red snapper, or we may get a dorado, kole kole, or cobia. So our catch of the day normally varies. Our pan is ready. So I'm going to seal the fish. First of all, I'll start with the side where the skin is. Then I'll turn on the other side. I'll give it a time of 2 minutes on both sides. After that, I'll take our stock. This is more of a stock and a broth. On a baking tin. It's already done. So what I'll do is I'll put it in the baking tin. You will see the texture is still soft inside, but crusty on the outside. That is basically why we normally seal, and also for it to get the juice and the moisture inside. So directly this one will go inside the oven as we make the other veggies that come along with it. Now the first process we'll start by saute. We saute the veggies. Our veggies composed of bell peppers, onions, some sweet corns, potatoes, and baby spinach. So after you saute your veggies, what you normally do, you add your stock. You give it time to simmer inside the stock so that they can absorb the flavor. Basically, the stock is a fish fumé, whereby we use the bones of the red snapper. We boil and reduce it so that we get to get the flavor of the catch of the day. We give it a bit time for it to simmer. The veggies can absorb the flavor. And then after that, we are going to add our cream, which is a half vegetable cream and then half coconut milk. It's going to go inside here. We give it some more time for it to simmer. The stock to infuse with the half cream, half vegetable cream and coconut cream. A touch of salt, some chili powder. Then I'll add some veggies. This is baby spinach and some potatoes. Stir once more. At this juncture, you can be able to see the colors very well, the red, yellow, the green, and you allow your stew to reduce down a bit. Meanwhile, as it reduces down, I'll add some fresh lemon. So after it has simmered, you see it's a bit thick, though running but thick. So what we will normally do is there you go. There you go. And some parsley. So you remember our fish? From the oven. Basically, this fish will continue poaching. Goes here on top. Some microgreens as a garnish. And then normally goes with a cover on top. Lemon slice.
The following program is
Now, our dishes are very pocket friendly based on the fact that it's seafood. We get it all the way from Malindi, so you would expect it to be on the high side, but it's really not, because from say a price of 1,500, you can get an actual main meal to say somewhere around 3,500. Yeah, so it's really pocket friendly, and it's very fresh from the sea. When we started, we did have good business, which, thank to God, I don't know, we've been able to maintain the same. Because at the beginning, like I mentioned, we didn't have many seafood restaurants, so we didn't have, we had seafood lovers that didn't have a place to go to for seafood. And now, with time, we've been able to maintain the same guests, and we've also have had more business now in terms of people who didn't experience seafood in the beginning, but they came to Mawimbi because we have great entertainment, and then they found out that we do seafood, so they tried and they loved it, so they come both for the entertainment and for the seafood. So definitely business is better, but it wasn't bad at the beginning. One of our challenges would be the fact that most of our space is outdoor. So the weather is a big challenge, especially during the rainy seasons, because most of our guests love our beautiful outdoor spaces. But now you see, when it's raining, even though some space is covered, we're not able to sit them on the outside. and most people, some people would tell you, no, I just really wanted to be outside. So if I can sit you on the outside, then they don't show up. That has been a very big challenge. The other challenge would be economy. You know, with the way things are changing, most people, their spending income, they have reduced their spending income, meaning people are not willing to go dine outside. So that has been, but of course I think it's everywhere. We do have the challenge of like upcoming local competitors, but that's something that we appreciate, because it's helping us to just reinvent ourselves and like come up with new products, new services to just, you know, just stay in business. And of course COVID was a big challenge, but I think it hit everywhere. Challenges will always be there, but when you do have a great team, you can conquer everything. You can go beyond levels that are unimaginable. So we have a great team, both at the front restaurant, the back restaurant, in the kitchen. I feel like everybody's just happy to be working here. Our staff are very hardworking. Our biggest highlight would be the fact that we are able to meet new personalities on a daily, being able to wow our guests with our experience, being able to provide seafood lovers with you know, different seafood dishes. The other highlight would be you know, the awards that you've achieved over time. You know, to be in this job, you have to just be like a selfless person. Like, you have to just do it with your whole heart, because it involves giving out your energy. And through this, we've been able to achieve the awards that we've achieved so far. We recently achieved Africa Youth Barista Championship. That was work from our barista team. Just got awarded for like our best seafood restaurant, that's on TripAdvisor in 2021, and also best luxury restaurant. So yeah, these are some of our highlights, and we're very proud of them. So you see through this coming together and just like doing your job with passion, just being happy being here, you know, it has really helped us to just stay in business. We highly recommend that our guests make reservations, because we're a busy restaurant, to be honest, and especially during the weekends. I do not want to keep my guests waiting on the wait list for like 30 minutes simply because you forgot to make a reservation, or you didn't have one, or you didn't know how to make one. So we do have a link on our website, also on Instagram, that's at Mawimbi Seafood Restaurant. You can always make a reservation.